The next match on the card was another tag match, just still in the pre-show. Saw Katsuyori Shibata tag with the Von Erichs and the Natural Dustin Rhodes, who are the Von Erichs are the Ring of Honor tag champs, and Dustin is part of the Ring of Honor Trios champions, and I don't know, he has two titles. And Sammy Guevara was on their team too. Versus the Cage of Agony, which is Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony. Uh, and the Undisputed Kingdom, I believe. They did a four-way Shattered Dreams, which I thought was pretty cool. I forgot what he calls it. Oh, he calls it like the Unnatural or something now. But we all know it as Shattered Dreams. You'll always be Goldust, Dustin. Sammy Low Ropes, one of the Gates of Agony. Not sure who's who, to be honest. Ironically, I don't know if they purposely coordinated this, but Sammy and Brian Cage's gear matched, even though they were on opposite teams. As you can see, it's Sammy in the middle and Brian on the right. They're there, and like their gear, they look like they would be tag partners, but I mean, it could just be a total coincidence. Or maybe they just both felt like Wolverine today. It's clearly Wolverine inspired gear. This, like the other ones, was much like a normal tag. The heels get ahead for a while, beat up on Sammy. Sammy gets a hot tag. A lot of these matches, as you can tell, were just to get people on the show. That's why there's these hodgepodge tag teams of random mishmash uh, superstars that have nothing to do with each other. It's good they're finally giving Dustin Rhodes a push, though. I mean, the farthest he ever gotten in WWE was Intercontinental Champion or Tag Champion, and it's nice to see at this point in his career, especially them still acknowledging his how much he gives to the industry. That's Sammy hitting G whatever he calls his thing, not go to sleep, but his like version of a GTS. And then everybody started hitting their finishers, that spot. And then everybody started doing dives to the outside. And then yeah, Dustin Rhodes did this thing like he was gonna pretend to dive to the outside, and then he was just did the suck it motion because he was like, fuck that. And then Brian Cage dives to the outside. Sammy Guevara does a shooting star to the outside. He really does one of the best shooting stars. And then I think Brian Cage knocked him off the top. That's one of the Von Erichs grabbed him with the claw, I think. It ended up being that's Brian Cage at the top, so it ended up being a double power bomb superplex. So they still got the superplex on Brian Cage as the Gates of Agony powerbomb the Von Erichs down. As you see, Shibata's got Roderick Strong in a choke. They fought him off, uh, hit him with the running knee. Dustin hit the crossroads on Mike Taven and almost had the match won right there. And then it's broken up by the Gates of Agony. That's Brian Cage slamming Sammy down. They kept trying to do this spot. I don't know if it was a botch or what. They kept trying to toss guys to Brian Cage to powerbomb, but he kept dropping them until they finally tossed Sammy, who obviously he could catch. But it was like, I don't know if they meant to do that or what, but if they meant to do it, it looked really bad. I called it as I sees it. Sometimes AEW is not where the best wrestle. You got a lot of great talent, but yeah, one of the Von Erichs hit like this moonsault diving headbutt type move, which I've never seen before. It was pretty impressive, even though I'm totally against the diving headbutt as it's supposed to be outlawed. Sammy hit a swanton, and then Dustin Rhodes hit something on Matt Taven, I think, to pick up the victory. And your winner is the team of Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, and the Von Erichs. And then after the match, Kevin Von Erich got involved, and everybody, and Katsuyori Shibata, they all gave them the claw, the iron claw that made the Von Erichs famous.